Okay. I'm trying to think of my name. I'm gonna say Carlos. Alright. Hi, my name's Alonso Perez, and this is my story. I guess growing up, my parents weren't really ever around. It was always just me and my siblings, my brother and my sister. Um, so basically, I understand that they couldn't always be there since they're always working, and I understand they're providing for us. But whenever they are there, they always seem like they're not really that interested in me. They always seem more interested in my siblings. And I know that my sister is more the favorite child, but my brother is the more useful child. And well, I'm just there. But for me, I would just understand, it is what it is. But whenever they're with me, they always seem to put everything on me. So even though it's not my fault, they'll put it on me so that I have to do it. I have to fix it. And I was just thought, it's alright. I have to learn how to fix these problems. Um, I guess when I was 5, I'd have to go to work already, working in the fields, and it was rough, but it wasn't too bad since just 5. But they'd always just send me to work for some reason, even though I didn't like to. And I know that sometimes they just leave me there. And for me, I thought, how come they're not sending my siblings to work? How come I'm always the one that has to work the hardest in order to impress my parents? But I always just thought, as long as I work hard, they'll probably finally see that they're proud of me, that I work the hardest. But I guess so far the past few years, it's middle school. Everybody goes through that phase, but I know that during that time, I always just felt really sad, and I guess I remember I'd always just isolate myself inside my room, but I know they always got mad at me for isolating myself, and I think for a bit they thought that was sad. But I always told them I was fine, and I explained that nothing is wrong, even though that the only people that I talked to about it was my counselor, because she had saw that I was sad, and so far she was the only one that explained to me what's best for me. And well, I was just I thought it doesn't really matter what my parents think. If I'm gonna work hard to impress them, I shouldn't. That I should just work hard for myself, in order to do what's best for me, and if I want to, what's best for them as well. So I was just I don't do my best in everything, because I know not everybody's gonna be looking at you and seeing what you're doing. So I know if I invite my father to these special things that I have, so far he's never really gone to any of them, and that's fine because I know he's busy. And my mom, she
Okay.
I know she's always been so rough with me, and I don't understand why. I know whenever my siblings are home, she treats me like I'm her son, but when they're gone, she always just treats me terrible, and I just am I wish they'd see how she is. And I remember, one time she didn't know my siblings were home, and I guess they saw that how she treated me, and they said something, and that helped a little bit. She finally could see that, she's like more rough with me, blames me for everything. But I always just thought, she does that to each child, but apparently, it's just me. But at least my siblings have always been there for me. They, when they see that there's something wrong with the family, they just take me away from it. So I don't have to see it, but over the years, I know what's wrong, what's flawed. But, I always just thought, it's my fault. And, like, and maybe they didn't really want me, but that's okay, For us, it's just like, we have a child, like, and we're still gonna raise that child. But I just wish they were always there for me, and that they'd at least, like, show some love for me, and not just my siblings. And sometimes, when I go work with my father, he doesn't treat me like I'm his son. He just treats me like just some worker, and I'm doing everything wrong. And for me, it's kind of rough because he'll yell at me sometimes, and he'll say things that, like, I'm okay with myself, that, I accepted myself that that's how I am. But for him, he just can't accept that this is how I am, and neither my mother. And for some reason, they want me to be more like my brother, they want me to be more like my sister. And I can't because I'm myself, I'm not them. Even though I do my best, be more like them, because, if I'm more like them, maybe they'll love me more. But for some reason, it's been however long it's been, nothing really helps. But recently, I just kind of ignore them. I'll still do whatever they say, and I'll obey what they want me to do. I'll finish what they want me to do, but I think at this point I'm gonna just go on my own way and not how they want me to be. Yeah, just go out with my friends, but usually by the end of it, I kind of feel sad again because I have to go back to it, and I don't want to. If they're not there for you, then that's okay. You got yourself, and what's bigger. For me, I just cope it through humor. But I think it's best for whoever, if they're going through the same, you should find a hobby, find something that at least makes you feel good about yourself and not what impresses the other person. I still feel the same. But I think maybe later on in the future, I hope I could still feel a little bit better.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much.